Alright you guys, so we're over here on the official forum and we're going to take a look at the 728 KOF All-Star Maintenance Notice. A couple of things to preface this with before we get started. Just so you guys are aware, if you are waiting for a detailed breakdown on the maintenance and the patch itself, it does not appear as though the Netmarble official forum nor the JP version or the Korean version of the forum has gone into any deep detail on any of this stuff so far today. So as of the time of recording this video, everything that is going to be in this video today is going to be all of the information that Netmarble has dropped on us today. So keep that in mind if you guys are looking for more detailed information on all this stuff. It does not appear as though it is floating around out there at the moment, but I will be sure to update you guys as we go through the rest of today if any new news arises. So let's go ahead and break this down. The first thing we're going to want to note here is that the maintenance is scheduled for 7 p.m. So you guys want to make sure that you adjust accordingly for whatever time zone that you are in, so that way you make sure that you get all of your dailies done before this maintenance. Otherwise, as always, you will miss out on your daily progress. Now, as far as the details of the maintenance are concerned in here, we of course knew that we were going to be getting the Dead or Alive 6 collaboration fighters and battle cards, as well as the new pickup summon, so nothing new there. We do not have any confirmation on the breakdown of these banners yet. We don't have any information on the new cards whatsoever, so also keep that in mind. If you see any information floating around out there that is not going to be from an official source, consider it speculation, as it is concerning anything to do with these banners right now, because we do not know if we are going to be getting multiple banners, which we assume we will, but we do not have confirmation, nor do we have a release window or schedule for those banners, whether they're going to all drop at the same time, or they're going to be staggered like we've seen in the past, or which characters are going to be on which banners. All of this stuff is still up in the air. Now, we are also going to be getting new imprint stones and enhancement hammers for the Dead or Alive 6 collaboration itself. Nothing new there. We've seen this happen with a lot of these collaborations in the past, so pretty much par for the course. We are also going to be getting new content added in the form of the Transcended Battle Card system, as well as Absolute War. These are two things that we had already had confirmed in previous updates, so this is just confirming that these things are going to be coming with this update. No, do note that we are going to be replacing Infinite Battle with Absolute War, so that's another thing you'll want to keep in mind. Make sure you guys do that for the last time today and bid it a proper adieu, because Infinite Battle is officially going away. Now, as far as the events being added in with the Dead or Alive 6 collaboration here, there's quite a bit here to talk about. Now, we are getting a new Rush Dungeon. We're getting the Project Eden Rush Dungeon, as they are calling it. We are also going to be getting a Dead or Alive 6 Collab Celebration Login event, a Kasumi x Kasumi Advent Dungeon, a Dead or Alive 6 Cross KOF All-Star Carnival event, a Dead or Alive 6 Beach of Paradise event, which we knew about as well. This is going to be that tiered system where you can only use Dead or Alive 6 characters that is kind of akin to Chapter of Fight. We are also going to be getting the Dead or Alive 6 Cross KOF All-Star Marie Rose's Lucky Chance event, and the Welcome Is This Your First Time with KOF Login event. So, looking like we are going to be getting a decent amount of things added in here for the collaboration itself. Not a lot of details on some of this stuff, but it is pretty interesting, and of course it'll be enough stuff to at least keep us busy over the course of the next several weeks. Now, we are also going to have several events ending. For those of you who do not follow my updates over on the Reddit, if you want to check the mega thread, I have all this stuff already in there, but we are going to be saying goodbye to the Team Relay Dungeon event boss, Iori in Wonderland, the Special Roulette Summer Beach Cooler Roulette, Kaya's Special Mission Bingo Game, and the July KOF Battle Pass event. So all those things will be ending with the maintenance, so if you guys have not finished any of these things, or you still have things that you need to do, again, make sure that you guys get that done. Now, we are also going to be getting new packages added. They don't go into any detail on those. We'll break those down in a separate video once this event goes live, and there are going to be system improvements and error fixes. So that is pretty much what we know about the maintenance notice itself, you guys. Like I said, Not a lot of information in here. There really isn't anything over on the forum that they have given us any great detail for when it comes to this stuff, so we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. But let's go ahead now and take a look at a few other updates that came out today, because there is actually a few things that weren't in there that are worth noting, starting off with a live stream that will be sponsored by Netmarble tomorrow over on Maximilian Dude's Twitch channel. Now, as you guys can see here, this is going to be the graphic that was released for this live stream. Keep in mind, this does not appear as though it is going to be an official live stream, meaning if you are expecting any sort of codes or free rubies, do not go into this expecting that. I would assume that this is instead just going to be a sponsored live stream, and instead is just going to be Max sitting down and playing with the Dead or Alive 6 collaboration. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Max's body of work, he has about 1 million plus subs for his YouTube channel and is a very large Twitch streamer, so he usually is going to be dabbling mostly in fighting games, but I know a lot of you guys are already familiar with his body of work, so this is very exciting. He is a really big name to be covering the game in this sort of way. Again, he has done stuff in the past for the King of Fighters All-Star, however, nothing substantive. I think he's maybe done just maybe a handful of videos over the years, but at the same time, this is always going to be good for the game. I just want to make sure everybody doesn't go in expecting free stuff, but definitely show up and support Max and this stream, because Max is a really great guy and a very great streamer, so definitely going to be worth the watch. And of course, finally, the last thing we are going to talk about is going to be the 3 trailers that were dropped for these characters. Now, we do not have any trailers for the swimsuit variants of any of these characters, nor Neo Tengu. Not sure exactly why, but it is something that is worth noting. However, the 2 trailers that we're going to start off here with are going to be the 2 free versions of Hanaka and Marie Rose. And from what I can tell from just watching these brief trailers, there's really not a whole lot of anything going on in here that makes me think that either of these characters are going to be shifting the meta in any substantial way. Of course, with free variants for characters, you don't really expect a whole lot. Neither of these characters are really standing out to me as being anything super special. It's looking as though they might be a little bit on the slower side, going to be mostly melee-based characters, not seeing a whole lot of great range on any of these skills, but then again, whenever you get these characters in your hands, that's usually the more telling way of being able to see how these things are going to perform. But from what I can tell here, we're just looking at 2 characters that are going to be pretty decent overall, but not anything too special. They're definitely going to be welcome though, because we are going to need these characters in order to get through that Beach of Paradise event, because we definitely want that 5,000 plus rubies that was promised to us for clearing it, along with all of those other really cool rewards that they teased. But those are going to be the 2 free characters that we are going to be getting. We have covered that in a previous video, but this next trailer here is going to give us a better look at the costumed version of Kasumi. And of course, Kasumi is looking a whole lot better than the previous 2 characters that we just saw, being that she is going to be a character that you're going to have to pull for from a banner. But overall, her skills look like they have really good range, they have really quick animations, at least much better by comparison to those previous 2 trailers, and really the only new information in any of this stuff is going to be the art for these 3 PG cards. So that's pretty much what we know today, you guys. I wish I had more to tell you, but unfortunately Netmarble was sparse on updates today. I will be sure to update you as new news drops, but until then, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Continue.